Wow. Oh my god, yawn. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome. It's stream time. And also coffee time. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hello, tenant. Congrats on first. Welcome. Art. It's Freddy Fazbear. But hi, hello, good morning, welcome. It's stream time. I think, possibly. What do I look like? A streamer? Coffee. I'm a little bit sleepy, as you can tell. I am a little bit tired, little bit low energy, but that's fine. It's Friday, which means the stream is carried by the song request. Yawn. How's the queue looking? We had a couple songs from last week. I found that one famous TikTok song. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. There are a lot of famous TikTok songs. Anyway, I wanted to doodle a little bit of movement on today's stream. So let's do that. Because I've been in a Moomin mood recently. A Moomin mood? Don't you mean a moodman? Something like that. Of course, I'm not even starting by drawing Moomin himself. I'm starting by drawing Snufkin. Or could this be his father, Jockster? I'll never tell. No, he feels wrong. Hmm. Okay, I'm making him a little bit chibi now. But he can be a little bit chibi sometimes. Why not? Why not make him a little bit chibi? The 90s show drew his feet in a really cool way. Hold on. There we go. I think I almost had. I think I almost had sleep paralysis this morning. It didn't feel like sleep paralysis. I mean, it felt like sleep paralysis, like I've had before. But like, I'm not even sure like what I've had before has been sleep paralysis. Well, by definition, I guess it is. Because I wake up from a dream and then my body's literally paralyzed. But like, it only happens for like a second for me. For me, it usually doesn't last long enough for me to see demon. Well, I can hear things when I have sleep paralysis. Quote unquote sleep paralysis. My point is, I had it again this morning. I had a dream. I had a dream where the mimic, yes, that mimic, was like chasing me. Well, sort of. It wasn't. It wasn't like true Secret of the Mimic. Well, it was, but like it morphed across the throughout the dream. It morphed. And at the end, it kind of looked like Zubul from Digital Circus, which I think was funny. But yeah, I woke up, right, all suddenly. But it was as if it was part of the dream. Maybe it was part of the dream. I don't actually remember. Maybe I just dreamt that I had sleep paralysis now that I think about it. But I woke up, right, quote unquote, and I couldn't move, but I still heard the mimic taunting me. The Zubul mimic was taunting me. And I could see this like skull face next to my face. Which then when I woke up for real turned out to not be next to my face at all. It was from my perspective it looked closer, but it was a pair of Crocs that was laying on a box next to my bed. From my perspective it looked like it was right next to me, but it wasn't. And that looked like a Snufkin to me. Very small one though. I made him very small. But it's fine, I can make him a little bit small. I can do my own. I can do my own take on the Snuffkin, even though I there's not much I would want to change about Snuffkin. He's a very cool. He's a very well-rounded design that I find very appealing. Let me give him a backpack because he sometimes wears a backpack. He almost always wears a backpack, in fact, because he travels a lot. Like his whole shtick. He travels. Give him a big old backpack. Gonna make him look a little bit creepier, actually. That looks a lot more Snuffkin-esque. I wanted you to show me the way around the city walls, the way on through. I wonder where you are. I wanted you to show me, but now the night has fallen, abandoned by the sun. He's looking a little bit bald, but I'm gonna fix that. Snufkin! Yippee! I'm gonna give him a little something in his hair. Something on his head, I mean. Animated versions often exclude it, but in the actual book, or not necessarily in the book, but like in actual illustrations of Snufkin, the author or the artist, well, she's both. She was both. She both wrote them and drew for them. I understand why animated versions don't have this. It's probably hard to animate a flower in his hair all the time. But I do think it's very cute. Let me decapitate him real quick. I want to see him decapitated. There we go, that's better. Man, sometimes I say things that would be really fun and really funny in a Melanade out of context compilation. But unfortunately, you know, I would edit that myself if I could, but unfortunately I can't. I did make a YouTube channel for like actual like edited content and not just the VODs. And I was gonna put the 21 Pilots Breach review on there. But turns out the recording, I did a recording while during that stream. But because of how I had the settings, it had the background music, which means I couldn't actually use it, which is really sucky. So I never ended up actually editing that video and posting it. I'm gonna give him a little smile. That's a lot more in character for him. I think one side of his head has more real estate than the other side. How far are we into the stream? Almost an hour and no music requests yet. I guess I could just fire them off, even though we only have a couple. Oh my god, this looks so good. Hold on, screw his little body. I mean, I'm gonna save it for later, but I'm gonna save his little body for later. But like, let's focus on this cool little headshot here. Let's not make it too big. I want room for other people, other characters in the movement sphere. The movement sphere. It's not what it's called at all. I'm gonna steal the color scheme from how he looks in the Snufkin game. It has a nice art style. You know what? I'm gonna color those little things individually. They're a little bit weird. There we go. That's Snufkin in color. I guess I'll switch to song requests real quick. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, because the final song that played last stream was from the playlist. I guess we're gonna have to listen to Memory right now. But you guys don't mind. You guys love Memory. Right? You love Memory. You love Memory from Cat. You love Memory. You love Memory. You love it. It's kind of quiet. I mean, Memory is just kind of quiet at the beginning, but I'm gonna turn it up just slightly. Okay, it's already starting to get too loud. I guess Memory is just really quiet at the beginning. Yeah, that's good. When the hell did you get that? Get what? I didn't have anything. more. Sure. Please be down of my head. If you touch me, you'll understand what happened. It blueberry, blueberries. No, 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 not blueberries. I want to try something. I want to try something. I want to try something. turn up the saturation. Yeah, and turn up the luminosity. Or turn it down. Yeah, definitely turn it down. That looks good. And then duplicate layer, merge, duplicate, merge, duplicate, merge, duplicate, merge, duplicate, merge. It's not doing anything. That's weird. Oh no, I forgot a step. I have to filter Gaussian blur. Okay, now duplicate, merge, 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 duplicate, merge. Okay, that looks fine. Now, boom. I fucked up with the colors. That's fine. Tonal correction. Wrong layer. Okay, I messed up somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe it's because the colors were so muted. Let me watch a tutorial again. I'm doing what I learned from a tutorial that Sunday sent me. Hold on, let me watch it real quick. It's just a short. Okay. I think I got it. Let me try it again. Start by grabbing this. Maybe I should clean it up a little bit. My colors could be cleaner, honestly. Maybe that's part of the problem. But anyway, let me maybe clean it up a little. No, it won't matter. But yeah, tonal correction. Bump up the saturation a bunch. Actually, I don't want to bump it up too much because the art is so pastel that I feel like bumping up too much would be bad. Although, yeah, not too much. Okay. And then blur. I think I need to blur a little bit more than I did. And then duplicate, merge, 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 duplicate, merge. That looks like about how good as I'm gonna get it. Now, I'm still doing something wrong. There's something wrong with the color correction, I guess. Likely due to the fact that my colors are so pastel here. That's not some. Is this Rebecca Sugar? It is! It doesn't quite work for this drawing because of the colors. The colors are weird. But I can work with it. I just have to fix the eyes more. Change the hue a little bit, maybe. Make it a little bit warmer. It's not that great, but it kinda works. Anything gonna get away. I mean, it's quicker to just throw some color on there. Just for vibes, you know? Usually what I do when I color line art, I don't need to be precise about it. I usually just do it for vibes. Like this. That doesn't actually look that good. That actually doesn't look that bad. Make it a little bit more pastel. I understand the technique I was trying. It just didn't work for this in particular for some reason. Probably because it's so small and there's so many small colored details that they like overlap each other too much. In the actual video, that I'm referencing, the guy is using a much bigger illustration. And it gives a nice effect, but like there is indeed a lot of, if you look closely, there is a lot of overlap between the colors, which would look really muddled on a small thing like this. But for any artists out there, I'm just gonna share the video with you all in case you want to check it out. Anyway, let's move on to the next goober to draw. Which obviously, now that I've drawn Snufkin, who is clearly the main character of Moomin, let's draw the other guy. What's his name? We draw the Moomin troll. I'm not gonna add a skeleton to him. I'm just gonna freehand him. Because Moomin can't be that hard to draw. Maybe from the front he's a little bit hard to draw. Is that my wife? Is that wife? Hi, Val. Hi. Hello. Okay, maybe it was a mistake to turn off the volume. Even just slightly. Now it's a little bit distracting. It was just that memory was really quiet for some reason. I'm in bed. Are you the Eeper? Pardon, didn't hear you. Are you the Eeper? Are you the Eeper? I am the Eeper. Speaking of Eeper, put a C and an R in front of that. Have you seen the baby creeper? In the new Minecraft update? I want to give the Moomin Troll some clothes, because it's weird that he's the only one that doesn't wear clothes. Because Moomin Papa has a hat on, and Moomin Mama has a apron on. Even Snork Maiden has like a little bangle around her ankle. I guess it's an anklet. Now that I think about it. But the Moomin Troll has nothing. He's just naked. Why is he naked? Why is Moomin Troll naked? What do I put on the Moomin Troll? What what would Tove Jansson herself want Moomin Troll to wear? Hey Arsen, welcome. Congrats on third. Who is Markiplier fighting here? That's no Markiplier? That sounds like Markiplier. I go Eve. Good night, Ted and Melon. Good night, Tenant. Hope you sleep well. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What clothes should he wear though? I want to give him something. But it's a very cute design for him though. I mean, his huge eyes are kind of iconic, but like, I think this is cute, right? Can force to wear the power over you, grow stronger, yeah. Wah wah wah, wah 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 wah, wah wah, wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. on somebody. Some of the opera is there. And some of the opera. Beware the phantom of the opera. Rock pad time. Rock pad time. Wah, 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 wah. There's Moomin and Snufkin. I feel like I should give Moomin a little bit of. There, a little bit of. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mel, would you have me execute if I request? Yes, yes, absolutely, yes. Yes, I would execute you on the spot. Uh, let's draw. Who's next? Oh my god, Hamilton. Hamil him. Girl, my little my. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I was doing. Hold on one moment. Never mind. I didn't know that they were siblings until recently, by the way. That might be blasphemous for me to even say. Because apparently that was a very common factoid. Very commonly known factoid that Snufkin and Little Mai were siblings. I didn't learn that until recently because I got this mug for Christmas. I'm gonna keep fucking chilling this mug because I love it. And it came with a little note on it. It came with a little note on it that gave like a short description of Snufkin. And then it mentioned that him and Little Mai were siblings, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And so I did a little bit of digging, and I found out the entire Little Mai family tree. The entire Mimble family tree. Can I find it? Hold on. Mimble family tree. This, I believe, is the official family tree as as provided by Tone Janssen herself before she died. We got Mimble here. It's kind of unclear. You got Mimble the Elder here, who on one branch, one side, had two children, presumably by the same father, being Mimble the younger, and Mai, as in Little Mai. And then on the other side, she met this guy named Jockster, Joxter, Jockster, and had a son, Snufkin. Snufkin's family tree. He was found in a box. Parents were found later. Okay, that's interesting. And then along with that, Mimble also has 43 other children. She gets around, is all I'm saying. And apparently Mimble, the term Mimble is a term that that Tove Jansson herself made up, or her and her friend group made up, referring to a sexually promiscuous woman. I don't have any source for this. I just heard it in a deep dive video going into the entire history of Moomin. So don't take that at face value, but like, it adds up considering this. Also, Mimble the younger, Little Mai's older sister. Ugh, broke. In the '90s show, in the '90s anime, can I just say that she's like really pretty? She has like really pretty eyes. Hold on. Oh, she's huge. Oh my god. Look at her. She's so pretty. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She's so pretty. I love her. I want to give her a big smooch. I love pretty women. Now get out of here. I'm drawing little Mai right now. How does little Mai look like? Little Mai. She's like a little gremlin version of Snuffcan. Hence why I just started by copy pasting Snuffkin's face. Because it's already pretty similar. I just have to change a few details. Okay, that's a little exaggerated. But she does have this evil grin. You know what? I'm changing the signs. I'm changing the design slightly as I always do. So I'm gonna do something silly. I'm gonna give her a big ass forehead because I think that fit her. She usually does have pretty big forehead, but not as big as I'm gonna make it. That's what she looks like. No. I need to make space for the arms. Somehow. There she is. Tiny ass gremlin. This is a very topical song considering what happened just the other day. But like, isn't that just life these days? Anyway, there's little Mai. That's pretty much exactly what she looks like. Holy shit. That might be the most accurate one. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm gonna give her more blushy cheeks than Snufkin so that you know that she's a girl. But I'm not gonna color her nose like I did with Snufkin. Because that, I like to believe he got from his father. Of course, there's no way to know that for sure, but what am I gonna bring the author back from the dead to ask questions? Hmm. Never mind. Actually, wait. Actually, I like this color. This is awesome. I'm having fun drawing Moomin characters. If you couldn't tell. Who now? Just found the entire FNAF 2 movie vocoder to We Are Well, I'll be damned. You draw me and you now? Oh. Oh yeah, I have to do that. But I'm not good at that. I can't even I don't even know what to draw. Well, I know what to draw. I know what you wanted. But like I can't visualize it in a way that I can draw. Right? You want to send references? Sure. Because I can't see it in my mind in a way that wouldn't be difficult to draw. I kind of want to draw Mimble with her pretty blue anime eyes. But you know what? Since Mrs. Our Cinemator asked for Stinky, I guess I'll draw Stinky. I don't like Stinky. I don't think I've ever liked Stinky. He's kind of... He's kind of stinky. He's real ugly looking. But I guess I'll do my best. Oh, that's actually a good reference. That actually might be pretty easy to draw. But what game? What game? Not that the game would be visible. I'm just wondering what game to we should be playing, just so I can really get the feeling. Is it a cozy game? Is it a cozy feeling? Or is it an actual game where like I would be bad at the game and Val would be yelling at me? He's my favorite. Stinky is your favorite? That's a first. That's the first time I ever heard that sentence. Play the Snufkin game. You know what? I really want to get the Snufkin game. It's 40% off. Oh well, there's the digital deluxe version. What's the difference between the digital deluxe edition? I don't know what the difference is. Overwhelmingly positive reviews on this game. Deluxe edition includes. Oh, it includes some DLC stuff, I guess, including official soundtrack, art book, cherished keepsake, and Fuddler's courtship. Cherished keepsakes DLC and Fuddler's courtship. What are those? I'm sure you can get those DLCs in independently though. I want to get this game though. What is cherished keepsakes and Fuddler's courtship? Is it just that you get the flower hat? Don't tell me it's just that you get the flower hat. Snufkin doesn't usually carry a lot with him. Over time, he's picked up some things that he always wants to keep close. Journeys to Moon Valley with the cherished keepsakes that Snufkin takes with him wherever he can. This cosmetic DLC includes blooming flowers for Snufkin's hat, a wooden mouthpiece for when you're lost in thought. So he just has a pipe and the flowers. Well, the flowers are cute. I do love him with the flowers on him. Hence why I drew him that way. What is Fuddler's courtship though? It seems to be a Fuddler and Mimble. And you like get them together. In this heartfelt novella-like story of romance, newfound friend Fuddler needs a helping hand to express his feeling. Join Snufkin and his best friend Moomin Troll as they embark on a campaign, a camping trip deep into the wilds before winter sets in. What should have been a relaxing excursion for two turns into a chaotic and romantic journey with many new and old friends. Brand new pocket-sized adventure filled with wonderful encounters set amongst the striking watercolor visuals of autumn. Cool. Isn't the Fuddler like old as shit though? He's like Sniff's dad. And he was best friends with like Moom and Papa when he was young. But why does he look so small? Also, why are you romancing Mimble? You were already a... You knew her mother before she was even born. That's just... Okay, that's weird. Anyway. I want to get this game so bad. But anyway. Oh. What was I doing? I was doing Stinky. What is Stinky? What the fuck is he? What is this creature? Serious question, what is Stinky? Is he just stinky? It wouldn't surprise me if he was just a stinky, considering the rest of the creatures you find in Moomin Valley. The rest of the characters, where you have Moomin, who is a Moomin, and he has a Moomin mama and a Moomin papa. Actually, no, I want to give him shorter legs. I want to give him short legs with long arms. It's got weird antenna thingies. Maybe not so long arms. It doesn't actually look that great. Here's when he really becomes stinky the way you know him. Send you a reference image. I'm hoping it's not AI, but I'm tired and half blind. It doesn't look AI. I mean, no. That looks handmade. Those look like mistakes AI don't make, but like a person does make when just doodling real fast. No. It's hard to tell actually. But it's fine. You will find the rain. And me. La da da dee da da do. Da 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 dee da do. Soul matters to me. There, I drew Stinky. Notice how I didn't really change anything about his design because I only do that to character designs that I actually like. I do redesigns as a form of appreciation. I do it to character designs that I like, but if I don't like a character design, I just sort of draw them the way they look. And that goes for Stinky. Because I don't like him! I've never liked Stinky. I find the fucking Grok more endearing than Stinky. And that should say something coming from me. Redesign my ugly ass. Shut up. Did I not design your persona? Around a touch, at a time, touch and girl. I meant me IRL, but I knew that's what you meant, but I didn't want to acknowledge that. Because I don't want a real life. I don't want to redesign a real life person. That feels really disrespectful. Yo, Speed, that's disrespectful as fuck, man. Why you trying like not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as fuck. Also, you're a cutie anyway, so. I'll be doing that when I get E though. You know what? You're kind of right there. That'll be a controversial redesign. Like, oh, they gender swapped my favorite character. I can't believe it. Oh, they made the game work by transing my character. They trans the character that was always meant to be trans. There, Stinky. I made Stinky. Actually, and let me... There he is, Stinky. Don't mind me just casually indoctrinating my chat into becoming fans of Moomin. Controversial reads on, yeah, that's right. I'm controversial because I live in fucking Britain. No, that's not controversial. I love British people. I say with a gun pointed towards. I'm sorry, that was mean. Who to draw now? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I love all British people except one, but she's universally hated, so whatever. That is very fair. I was at the bookstore last week, same time I bought the Lego Galactus set. And I was at the bookstore with my younger sibling, and I saw a really cool like cover for a fantasy book. And then I saw that it was written by J.K. Rowling, and I was like, ew! Is the Grok just wearing a huge fucking sheet? And that's why she looks like that? Is that canon? She's just wearing a A she? I want to give her a freakishly long neck. I don't know why. I just feel like that would add to the creep factor, right? Part of what makes her so scary is how imposing she is. She just is this huge fucking mass, right? Moto Moto? I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I like 'em big. I like 'em plumpy. I like 'em round with something something. They like my sound. I forgot the last line. I think I made the nose too long. I dig that song. Holy shit. I still think it's really funny that Big the Cat has the eyes of the Grove. Have you ever noticed that? At least in Sonic Adventure 1. The world. Where the fuck it got to mean go? What do you mean? Have too many links. And alone in a world, so maybe I'm just. I'm so mad at HBO right now. Cause I know there are more than 6 episodes of Fiona and Cake season 2 out currently. But for some reason, I guess only in my fucking region, there's only 6 episodes out at the moment. And I want to watch the rest of the season, but I can't. How did I manage to make the Grok not scary? I'm so bad at drawing scary. I guess for normal people, normal adult people, the Grok isn't actually scary. I don't actually think the Grok is that scary myself either, not in my adult life. But as a kid, ooh, that's a different story. And that's not just me being a little scaredy pants, by the way. That's a common Scandinavian, that's pretty common for Scandinavian kids growing up in the 90s/2000s. Because that one episode, oh, that one episode was fucking, whew, scary as hell. That one episode with the Grog was actually pretty scary. Like, literally horror movie-esque in its, in how the episode goes, right? The music, the tension. It's like they wanted to traumatize an entire generation. But then the Grog returned several times later and was actually really nice. There was that iconic moment where, like, Moomin Mama gave her a heart-shaped shell, and she smiled like a cutie patootie. Too bad she's homophobic. That's an exaggeration. The character of the Grog is not homophobic. It's just that, in a way, it represents homophobia. Because the writer of Moomin, this is probably common knowledge among Moomin fans, but she was very gay. And her experience as a queer woman definitely influenced a lot of her work. Because the teenage dirtbag, there's hope for humanity. You know what? I'm just gonna clean it up. I'm not even gonna. She didn't make it after a bad breakup. Not what I heard. her girlfriend at the time remained good friends with her for the rest of her life. You know, average lesbian experience. I mean, maybe the breakup was bad and like she felt bad about it, sure, but like they did remain good friends. So I don't know. She's not really alive for us to ask her, which is unfortunate. She died before gay marriage was legalized in Finland, which is really sad. Either way, Girls got one hell of a theme. Yeah. It was a little bit ruined in the English dub of the English translation of the books, where where sorry, this song is throwing me off a little bit. Uh in the original Finnish, for context, the story where the Grok debuts, the whole thing is that there are these two little guys who come to the Moomin house because they have this treasure. They have this treasure that they need to protect. And they have this treasure hidden in this briefcase. It's a cool fucking gem. And the Grok comes to the Moomin house chasing after them, being like, "Hey, that's my treasure." And then they're like, "No, get the fuck out. You're not stealing their treasure." And it's like the two little guys are meant to be lesbians, and the treasure is supposed to be their love, and the Grok represents people trying to police their love. And in the Finnish version, the two guys, the two little creatures, they don't have confirmed genders, but the two critters are literally named after pet names that the author and her girlfriend at the time had for each other. But in the English localization, they call them Thingamy and Bob. Pretty definitively confirming that one of them is a guy, which, you know, a little unfortunate. English dub stratifying our gays, SMH, exactly. I've got it. Okay, that kind of ruins her. That looks good. She's not as scary as she is in the show, but I'm not good at drawing scary, so it's just how it has to be. I guess I should draw Sniff. He's a very important character. Oh my god, 3 hours have almost passed. I can't believe that. Sniff is actually really easy. I actually can see it in my mind. Wonder if I could do spooky growth drawing, but I'm working on a comp, so never mind. You're pretty good at drawing spooky, so I'm sure you could. Another one where I'm just gonna draw the head, like I did with Moomin and Snufkin. Okay, I think I kind of messed up with what I wanted to do. He's looking more like a Dr. Seuss character. I guess he's always looked kind of a little bit like a Dr. Seuss character. Not gonna lie, Sika looks like to ask if you wanted some special mushroom. Did those even exist in Movement Valley? And son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14 they placed him in charge of a trading charter, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. The pencil to his temple connected it to his brain. Then he wrote a first refrain, a testament to his pain. I can never pick up after that. I can never pick up after that and continue with verse. I have to take a break after doing Madison's bit. Have done. Just wait. Just you wait. What am I doing wrong? It doesn't look like Sniff. Is it because I'm making him too round? Then with cousin, cousin, was left him with nothing but ruined pride. And knew inside a voice, Alex, gotta fend for yourself. Oh, that looks a lot more like Sniff, actually. I just have to change the shape a little bit. Just where learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, that's sniff if I've ever seen one. Is this right? This is more like it. There we go. That's sniff. That looks like sniff. Skillish, you're not gonna lie, Hamilton should have gotten the son to be stone. It's stupid. Clearly, he's a little stupid. It would be easy to just copy Moomin Troll in order to make Moomin Papa and Moomin Mama, and also Snork Maiden. Technically. Dubious little creature getting up to mischief over here. Why is the bitrate unstable? I actually like Little My being up here. Now it's a little bit messy up here. There we go. You know what? If I screenshot this part, then I can share it easily, which means I just need to fill in a little bit here. And I think I know exactly what I want to fill in. I wanna do the thing that I said I wanted to do earlier, but I didn't do it. And that is just draw Mimble. Pretty much copying a shot straight from the 90s anime. I call it an anime. Technically it isn't. It was... Well, no, it was an anime, technically. It was an anime. It was mainly produced in Japan. And then localized into other languages. But I want to draw Mimble, because she's so cute. Where's Moomy Papa and Moomy Mama? The second best straight ship in fiction? You know what? You're kind of real for that. They're only second behind Morticia and Gomez Adams. The bit now. But that won't stop me from drawing Mimble. Actually, you're right. Morticia and Gomez are number one. There's definitely a delay to the chat right now because of the bitrate. I'm gonna do a check. I'm gonna do a check. I'm gonna do a check, okay? On the count of three, as in when I say the number 3, you all put check in chat, okay? So put check into the chat. Get it ready so that when I say 3, you put it in. Okay? Everyone get it ready. Get it ready. Get your checks ready. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. That was like a minute and a half. What the fuck? Yeah. Actually, the bitrate seems to be stable now. Maybe if you refresh. Refresh. Go ahead. The bitrate seems to be stable now. Pretty stable. So maybe now it's fine. No, I definitely need to make this part a little bit bigger. Make her look like she's wearing a very big cozy coat. Which she does not wear in the books. In the book, she is often illustrated just wearing the same thing that Lil Mai is wearing. So I like that in the 90s cartoon they made her more distinct from Little Mai. But she still has the exact same hairstyle. All the Mimbles do. Now I want to see Snufkin in the Mimble with the Mimble hairstyle on. I think that would be fun. I'm also gonna tweak the colors a little bit. Keep the same skin color, but then tweak the... wait, I already made Lil Mai very pink. That infiltrated on Moomin color. So I'm gonna redo that. I cannot replicate the true beauty of Mimble, unfortunately. A cavity. I'm gonna make her teeth, her blush a little bit more pink. She's a bit more of a cutie patootie. In my eyes. I'm just a simp for Mimble, I guess. Literally a couple of weeks ago, I had no idea this character existed, and now I am her biggest simp. Can you blame me for liking Mimble, though? Look at her. She's so pretty. Mimble. But how to differentiate her from the mother Mimble, though? But there we go. Stretch. That's all I wanted to do. Very chill art stream. At least I wasn't confused on what to draw today. I knew I just wanted to doodle some Moomin characters. And so that I did. Shut up. We go back to Spotify now. One moment. There we go. And then we move over here. Actually, we move over here because I need to go use the bathroom real quick. But I'm gonna open Mix It Up, and I'm gonna open Twitch homepage so I can look for someone to raid. Imagine if Stuffkin Sleep wears one of his mom's old gowns. That would be really funny. I like that. I like that idea. Now you're thinking with fresh drops? Oh, not for rivals. Okay. I always watch out for new Twitch drops because every season there's new rivals drops. Make Mimble, I don't know, give her a mom bod. I mean, she does look a lot more mom-like. She's more rounded with a big ass coat. Meanwhile, younger characters, they have like the Snufkin coat, the one that kind of flares out like a dress. But anyway, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna be raiding out. Wah! Wah! I'm back. I think we're gonna go raid Ami. I don't think I've raided Mommy in a... Mommy? Ami. Whoa. I had Moomin on the mind, and so I kind of fucking fused them for some reason. But it ended up sounding really bad. Ami. Ami. Cyberspace. Ami. Oh my god, the bitrate is bad again. No. No! Ah, that's so bad. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop! Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh, it's actually awful. Oh no. The lag is so bad right now. The bitrate is like in only double digits. Going down to single digits. That is awful. I think I'm gonna have to wait till that fixes itself. Hold on, let me go bother the router. Maybe that'll help. One moment. Did that actually help? No, it didn't. Shit. Ah. Well, I can still put in the links for you guys. Go check out my links. The bitrate's really bad, so I don't think I should say the whole spiel about them. Because the bitrate is so bad, I don't think you guys will even pick up on what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave them there. You can click on them if you want. The command does tell you what they are. It's a good enough explanation, but for now, I can also put in the... I guess the stream just straight up had enough and disconnected, but the bitrate is still awful. The bitrate is still not good. It didn't fix the bitrate. Just copy the raid message. I'm gonna start the raid. Just hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh goodness. Oh golly gosh. Oh. Oh golly gosh. Oh. Just hang on tight, guys. Hang on tight. I'm gonna start the raid now. Gonna have some water. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time here with me. I hope you had a fun time hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the art. Hope you enjoyed the music request and all that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Monday with more art. And yeah, I hope, remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourselves. I'm not gonna wait out till the I'm not gonna wait out the raid. I'm just gonna raid out. I'm just gonna click the raid now button because this bitrate is killing me. But yeah, bye bye everyone. Bye bye.